but deep anger still resurfaces from time to time. So
Then you don't
why is it?
necessarily believe that you are unaffected by what other people do.
Say that one more time.
You have not developed an understanding or a belief that you are unaffected by what other people choose to do. You still believe that they can affect you without your permission.
Okay.
And that's what makes you angry. You are, in a sense, angry at yourself for not choosing to align with what you prefer, despite what other people may choose in your reality. Remember, this is why we say, if you understand how things work, then it doesn't really matter what happens around you. It only matters what you do with what happens that makes the difference in your experience of your reality. So if you find yourself getting angry because of things going on around you, then you are giving your power over to them to say that what they're doing more accurately determines what you get to experience than you do. You need to reverse that and understand that you cannot be affected by anyone else. You can only match a vibration being offered to you that pulls you out of the state you prefer to be in, but you're pulling yourself out of that state with the belief that you have to match that other vibration just because you experience it or observe it in your reality. Just because you can observe something doesn't mean that you share the same reality. It's like looking through a glass window. You can see what other people may be choosing that you don't prefer, but they can't reach you because they cannot penetrate the glass. If you feel yourself being affected by them, then you have decided to step onto their side of the glass.
Gotcha.
Stay on your side, and you will understand that they can't reach you. And the only way you would experience the things that are representative of what they're doing is for you to agree to match and mirror the vibration that they're giving off that you don't prefer. So why would you choose to do that, is the question. What are you getting out of doing that, is the question. Because remember, you don't do anything that you don't believe serves you. So somehow you must still be holding on to a belief that choosing to mirror a vibration you don't prefer somehow is teaching you a lesson that you need. What is that lesson?
How do I effectively transmute it instead of just managing it, or
You're not paying attention.
managing my triggers?
You're not paying attention to what we're telling you. Listen more closely. It's not about managing it. The idea is that you're choosing to do it because you think it serves you somehow and benefits you somehow to go into that state. So you need to answer the question, how am I getting a benefit by going into the negative state?
Okay.
And the way perhaps to figure that out is by asking this question. If I didn't go into the negative state, if I stayed in the positive state that I prefer to stay in, what am I afraid might happen in my life? Can you answer that question? If you remained positive because that's what you prefer, what are you afraid might happen? Are you afraid that you would no longer be relatable? Are you afraid you would lose your friends because you're now too different and don't react like a typical human being? Are you afraid you would leave them behind because you have risen above the need to choose those negative vibrations? Are you afraid that would mean you would wind up being alone? What are you afraid of by remaining positive? That question needs to be answered by you. And once it is answered, you will understand why you might choose to go into the negative vibration to make yourself seem like a part of humanity instead of really actually being a living example of what humanity can become by being your true self, your soul self, and letting them see in you what they could also choose for themselves as well. So if you can answer these questions for yourself, you will understand that it makes no sense for you to continue to choose something you don't prefer, and it doesn't serve anyone to do so.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are you
Sure.
willing to be of service to others by being your best self, your true self, and choosing only those things which allow you to act as a living example to others of what they could also choose, instead of simply going into anger, which only reinforces the negative choices that they're making? So why would you do that to them? Why would you reinforce the negative choices they're already making by mirroring that vibration instead of something more positive that gives them the option to choose something different?
A good question.
Thank you. I
So,
often
thank you.
ask good questions. The only thing is, you have to find a good answer for all those questions when you ask them of
Absolutely.
yourself. So spend
Absolutely.
some time asking those questions of yourself, and you will find that the answer will come, and you will find the relief that you're looking for.
Thank you.